Welcome back to the Coco and Kiki show. I almost didn't do it just to mess with you guys.
What the best for me?
I'm OCD, and now it's a thing, so it's probably gonna happen every time.
Every day.
Every day. Alright, dudes, so
You're
probably
folks.
yeah, week one. If you're not sore, you probably didn't try very hard. Kyle's still pretty sore, his legs. Actually, I'm not as bad as him, but I'm sure we're all a little bit sore. My calves are still a little bit sore from last week. So just make sure you're taking care of your bodies, stretching, do some yoga, do some ROM WOD, get on these different sites and get some additional body work in. You got the time, you might as well, right?
Might as well, guys.
Cool, awesome, dude. So, really quick before I forget, this is a thing from here on out, and I'm gonna figure out how deep into this I want to get. But I was thinking about it all night last night as I was trying to go to bed. The COVID at-home WOD killer of the week. Last week, he's giggling. I'm dead serious. This is a
If you haven't seen Zombieland, watch it. You'll get the reference.
Yeah, it's a Zombieland reference. Last week, Mr. Craig Hunter took home the award for his imagination, right? He didn't have any weights, so he put 30 pounds worth of old CDs in his CD book into his backpack to create his pack for his workouts. That's getting creative. So the more creative you get with your workouts and the more we see it on social media, we're going to divvy those out and you guys will actually get something from us. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to award you guys, but I will give you guys something for being the COVID at-home WOD killer of the week. So get creative and have fun with it. Okay. Light it up.
Guys, 2 rounds, it is a nice day. If you can estimate 200 meters, let's go ahead and get out there, run. A lot of you guys checked out rowers, bikes, you know it. It's 0.3 miles on the bike. It's 250 meters on the rower. Do what you need to, but take advantage of the weather since it is a little bit nicer out and get out there and run. When you get back in, 10 sumo deadlift high pulls. That can be with a barbell if you checked it out, dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you want. Ball. So same setup position. If you're on a dumbbell, however you want to do it, one hand or two, we're gonna get that deadlift set up, pop the hip, focus on timing before our high pull. We're just focused on the timing and that, so the legs drive first before the arms pull upright. So we're gonna practice that because we have a lot of snatches that we do after that point during the strength. Then we're gonna go into
Again, multiple items, right? So it doesn't have to be a kettlebell or a dumbbell. It can be whatever you have, right? So if you've got a pack, use your pack, whatever you need to do.
If you got a buddy, use a buddy.
Buddy.
Oh, buddy. And 8 lunges, Cody, is that per leg or total?
Just total, just getting the body moving, right? So we're elevating the heart rate, and now we're starting to work through range of motion. Doesn't need to be heavy. It's just dynamic range of motion using movements that we're gonna use in your workout.
Boom, get those muscles firing, get the heart rate going a little bit. Complex, Cody's leading. We have the same options we had on Friday from the cleans, but after doing it, we also have some different options. I'll let you get in that.
Cool. So remember, guys, you have an at-home WOD and you have a regular workout and strength that was programmed for you to be in this gym. If you're one of those awesome people,
Gym bronies,
that has their own home gym or accessibility to an awesome home gym where you have barbells and bumper plates, you can do the normal strength, guys. Do the normal strength. It's tempoed squats and it's the 3-position snatch. So, and it has percentages on there. You can do that. Now, for those of us that don't have it, you can do the 3-position snatch just like you saw Kyle and I on Friday do the 3-position clean. So if I have a single object, 3-position, right? I'm going to pull, punch, squat clean, or squat snatch. Then I'm going to set up at a low hang, squat snatch, and then high hang, squat snatch, and then I'm gonna switch arms. That's if I have one object, right? If I wanna go double hand, it's the same. Pull, punch. I don't have the mobility to fall down into a squat with that single item though. So for me, I have to have the single arm to be able to do that. So again, just work inside your capacity to create that. That's one option. The second option is actually working in reverse order with a single object, a kettlebell, a dumbbell, whatever it is that you have. I'm gonna do 3 power snatches, then 3 squat snatches, then 3 overhead squats on my right arm. Then I'm gonna switch over and do the same thing on my left arm, and that equals 1 set. You'll see it's 3 by 1, right? 3 sets of 1 rep for the complex. So the complex is do 3, 3, 3 on my right, then 3, 3, 3 on my left equals your 1, and I do that 2 more times.
Website says 1 minute rest in between, or is that?
Roughly 1 minute rest, 90 seconds, 2 minutes if you really need it, but the 1 minute rest is kind of when we're in compact class times, and we're trying to get through all of this inside of that hour, so you guys have a little bit more time to play. But I wouldn't take more than 2 minute rest.
Yep. With that being said, if you didn't notice already, Cody's got his lifters on for those squat snatches on the dumbbell. It's gonna take some mobility, so if after you get your heart rate up, test that movement out nice and light to see how you're feeling, and then maybe think about hitting some sort of range of motion drills prior to going into your overhead squats.
Yeah, open up the hips, open up the thoracic, the lats, the shoulders. Get your best self a better overhead position for that movement. Okay, tempo squats. 3 sets of 5 reps. So this is a lot like we did on Friday. So it's a 3-second down phase. You're gonna notice Kyle put this on his back rack. 3 seconds down, 3 seconds at the bottom, 3 seconds up, no second at the top, and he's going to repeat the process. It is back rack, right? So make sure that we have our item on the back side of the body. If it's a kettlebell, it's gonna be a little bit more interesting. Actually, hang tight and I'll show you what that looks like.
Obviously, if you have a barbell, let's rock the barbell. Cody, same tempo on barbell, or is that different, separate strength?
I'm sorry.
Barbell stuff, is that same tempo?
Same tempo.
Cool. So if you have a barbell, you have a way to rack it. Go that route, follow the percentages listed on the home strength, or on the regular strength, rather.
All right, guys, if you have a single item like a kettlebell, you're gonna find your back rack. Notice how I'm grabbing it, right? Sitting in my back rack position, and now I just achieved that same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0 at the top, and then repeat the process. Just be careful. Don't jack your shoulder up trying to do that. If you don't have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, a plate works the same way. I take that little edge of the plate and I use my fingers to create a holding spot for it, and now I'm in back rack. You can still use a backpack, just put it on your back where it belongs. Cool?
Dig
All
it.
right, go ahead.
Dig it.
Dig it. So just let us know if you have questions on it, as always. So we already talked about hitting some mobility, guys. It probably makes more sense, it doesn't probably, it absolutely makes more sense for you to hit mobility after your warm up, going into your strength. Don't wait till you get done with your strength to do mobility. Do it before strength open up. Again, suggested mobility, thoracic, lats, shoulder and chest, and hips. Find good position.
Workout is going to be Fight Gone Bad style. Fight Gone Bad is just a format for us where we do a minute max effort at different movements, and then we take a minute rest and we'll cycle through, in this case for 3 rounds. So 1 minute max effort, 10 meter shuttle sprint. We talked about that last week. 10 meters is just over 30 feet, so if you can estimate it, perfect. It's down and back. You're just running for a minute, but more or less in place. If you can get outside, obviously that's going to make more sense. Otherwise, if you don't have the option to be outside, you can look to just get the heart rate up somehow, whether that's burpees, something. Don't crush yourself on the first round of burpees, but get your heart rate up nonetheless. Do what you need to on that one. Minute 2, alternating dumbbell or kettlebell snatch. Everybody should be pretty familiar with our dumbbell snatch, and if you have the mobility, we are going from the ground. The kettlebell snatch, if you haven't played with it before, start light. Remember, we are looking for that fast punch turnover, otherwise that bell is gonna swing around and hit your forearm. It's not gonna be very fun for you. You're gonna get pretty mad at Cody and I over social media. Don't do that. Minute there. So we're gonna get the heart rate up and then we're gonna go into that. Remember, especially if we're on that kettlebell where it is almost like a kettlebell swing at first, that's asking a lot out of the midline, which means that when you're breathing after you're running or your burpees, that you need to take a second, brace up, and then start moving through. What do we have as a sub?
Sub and pack or plate. So instead of a single arm, you're doing double arm snatch with a plate or pack or whatever it might be, right? So we just pull, punch, hit that position, back down. It is not a squat snatch, so if you have a single item like a plate, a pack, or whatever it's gonna be, you can do this one because you don't have to worry about sitting down into a deep squat. Yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Sweet. So then we just take that movement and we change it to a dumbbell or kettlebell or pack plate lunge. Alternating in place. Look for 90-degree positions, right, guys? We don't want your knee to draw forward of your ankle and overload your knee and quad. That's not a good position. We want 90-degree angles where the knee is stacked directly over the ankle. So just keep it safe. It's an easy movement, but it's an easy one to jack your knee up if you're not careful. All right, so after we get the legs a little warmed up, and this should help those that have legs that are still sore. Right, this is going to create some range of motion. Is it going to cause a little bit more muscle breakdown? Sure, but you'll be okay. You've done worse before. Then you're going to go into 1 minute max effort double unders. You can do double under attempts, or you can just say, I'm going to do single unders. Truly yours. In the regular class, when this is built for the regular class, I actually did not have singles as an option. It was double unders or double under attempts. It's a good chance for you to practice double unders, right? Start trying to figure those things out.
If you are inside and you do not have the capability of doing jump ropes for ceiling height purposes, then you can get creative on the stairs or on your dumbbell and just hit those taps. Again, calves will get some work and you'll get your heart rate up. A little less skill oriented, but nonetheless it'll be effective for your home WOD.
Cool. All right, guys, that'll be followed by a 1 minute rest. So that tells us it's 1 minute of sprinting, max effort. 1 minute of sprinting, max effort. So basically we do 4 minutes of max effort, right? Maximum effort, Deadpool style. And then you're going to get 1 minute of rest. Take that time, recover, reset. The way we score this, and the way I want to see you guys posting this on social media, is each rep is a point, right? So if I get 10 shuttle sprints, that's 10 points, and then I'm going to get 13 snatches, then now I have 23 points, and you're just going to accumulate your points over the 4 minutes. And if you end up with a Rich Froning number, which Bree should like that, a Rich Froning number of like 340 reps inside of a round, you're going to write that number down. Round 1, 71 reps, right? Then round 2, he's going to have 62 reps. And then round 3, he's going to have 105 reps because he felt good. He wanted to end up on a good note. And then we're going to take those 3 rounds. We're going to add them up at the end to get that overall number. So keep tabs of that because that's how we score this guy. Cool? Yeah?
Awesome, guys. If you can't tell, it's going to be a breather. A lot of these home WODs are. If you don't have a barbell, they're going to be light. They're going to be fast and intense. Stay healthy. Keep up with your body recovery.
Guys, on this first movement, Kyle said you can substitute. You absolutely can. You can substitute. You could do some sort of a step up. You could run stairs. You could do burpees. You can do anything that's going to create a breathing scenario for you. You need to get the heart rate jacked up on that one. Here's what I am going to tell you to be careful of though. Friday, you're going to have quite a few burpees. I know it's Monday. Just think about that because Fridays it's here, right? And, well, not really, but it is. So just know Friday you're gonna have a handful of burpees to work with. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Friday's workout is actually probably one of my favorite workouts we've ever done. It was daunting.
Does anybody remember the post Black Friday workout?
All right, guys. Ask questions. We'll see you soon so you guys can see us suffer. Yeah, old page boners watching.